So, first chapter is finally done. It is only 3:10 in the afternoon, and I'm finally awake. It took a lot longer for me to shake off the Benadryl than I was expecting, and it was funny. I kept feeling like I was just having like, okay, I'm ready to go, and then no, I'm just so tired, and pushed through that, and chapter 1 is now up, it's loaded. I also now have my characters, obviously, and I went ahead, and part of what took so long also was I drafted a very rough outline for what I think is going to happen to the story. I think I actually know, because when I started, all that I had was my list of ideas, and then I didn't end up using any of them, which on the bright side means I have more ideas to use. And I'm not even sure why I settled on this idea. I just thought, what a great way to start a story with someone, they're going to lose parts of their body if they don't finish something within a certain amount of time. Oh, that sounds like a great deadline, and since I'm on a deadline, my character's going to be on a deadline. So it started moving from there as I started asking, well, why would she owe parts of her body? What kind of culture is this? What's happening here? And before I knew it, I have a whole bunch of things that are coming up. And the other thing that's really good with this is it's forcing me to, if I want to get everything that I want to get done, I can't quibble and nitpick too much. But I did make one, well, I don't know that it was a bad choice, but just trying to figure things out. I wanted to use the writing software Shakespeare or Shakespeare. I don't care for pronouncing it Shakespeare. Never mind. That grates on my pronunciation nerves a little bit, even though I'm not the best at pronouncing things. But I decided to use that because they have a theme that you can use that makes the screen all gray. And I was trying to use it, and unfortunately I had some compatibility issues with this program. It was actually not especially intuitive, even though I've done a tutorial on it and such. And while it is a very, very, very pretty writing software, I don't like it ultimately because I have realized that I will need much more space. Scrivener is great for me for getting the pieces done and put in order, even though it has a bit of a learning curve. The one thing that I liked was that dark screen, but it's not worth it for me to spend $8 a month to have access to that, because that is one of the premium themes, of course. In general, I just prefer writing on a black screen with a gray font because it's easier on my eyes. And I knew that there had to be another program out there, and I thought all I was going to pay for the Shakespeare app was to have that theme. It just didn't seem worth it. And plus, it has like this feature where you can put in your books, and you can see them all here with your books and articles, and it keeps your characters, and it does have some nice things. And I think if you're not a very prolific author, it could work. But I write so many things, it would just quickly bog down. And the other thing is that even though it's supposed to have offline writing capacity, you have to have the internet to log on. And so when the internet wasn't working very well for a point, it wasn't working. So it might work great for you, but for me, no. So I went ahead and went back to Focuswriter because I realized I could adapt the format there just to make and it's very simple. I just did a black screen and then changed the font to gray, and it works perfectly, and it's free. And the other thing that I like with the Focuswriter, of course, is it fills the whole screen. So if I'm not responding to anyone, I do apologize. I'm trying to do the best I can to juggle all the things, but obviously right now the big focus is the writing. So chapter 1 is done, ready to move on to chapter 2. Chapter 1 wound up being a lot longer than I thought. I'm resisting the urge to go back and edit for pacing and additions, but it's okay. It's now up and running on the website. I wasted a little bit of time fiddling around with that, trying to do something fancier, and then I realized that's not working, so I have to send in a request for assistance as to why my menu is not doing what it's supposed to, but I think I got a workaround figured out, so I will be updating that regularly. And there was something else that I wanted to say, and I have forgotten it, but I have lots more videos, hopefully, as I finish more chapters, and I'll talk to you later. Hope you're having a great day. Bye.